Here we see our 3 cars waiting to be picked up at our industry, and our train coming with the replacement. It's a pleasure to be doing another model railroad video blog, and the topic is the off spot. As we approach the industry, the conductor would get out, of course, as usual, and go to the office or receive instructions from the office on where to spot the cars, and they have instructed the railbox car remain at the spot it's at. So there's a couple of things that we'll be looking at today. One is what to do with the car and what an off spot is. So we'll pull, as usual, we will need to pull all the cars out to replace the ones that are leaving with the ones that are coming in to be spotted. In this case, we'll take the railbox car, temporarily spot it off on a siding out of the way. A simple toothpick will uncouple these N-scale cars very nicely and make switching a pleasure in this scale. The train goes forward, stops at the switch points, and the conductor goes out, makes the throw, and we can immediately have the engineer pull back to clear off the remaining 2 cars that need to be pulled for this task. Couple up with the first car, and then the remaining hopper. The conductor will then call for the engineer to make the coupling moves. Of course, then couple up the air hoses and remove the brake. 3-point protection is clear and able to move forward. So then the conductor and engineer will maneuver the train to have, once the siding's cleared off, to put the block of cars off to the side somewhere, and then start pulling each car and spotting it as necessary. And the hopper was blocked up forward to the engine and easily could be pulled and then taken out and delivered into its intentional spot. The hopper is then dropped off at the proper location. And then we move on to the next car in the block, pull that one out, and deliver that one to its intended spot as we move along our task. And then we can go ahead and grab a hold of the car that was not finished being worked from the previous delivery and place it back as instructed so the industry can continue to offload it or load it up or whatever the need may be. And that leaves us with the last car that was supposed to replace this RealBox car, what to do with it. And that, of course, is the off spot. We won't be able to spot it today, but we will spot it off at a different location, either off on a siding, but in this case we have room on the industry spur to go ahead and just spot it up along the spur. So these switching tasks could easily take you 30-40 minutes. Just consider if this was a prototypical operation and you're watching a rail-size engine do this delivery. They would certainly take a minimum of 20 minutes, probably up to 40 minutes to do these tasks. And of course, I've compressed the whole operation down in order to deliver the video in a reasonable amount of time. So it's just nice to be able to enjoy your trains and not have to have an operation session that goes on for a few hours. You don't always have to do it. You could just come home from work or Friday evening, whatever, and just spend a half hour to an hour doing a switching operation like this. So here we have the off spot. This is the car that needs to be delivered but has to wait until they finish with the previous delivery. So the brown box car will be off spotted here, and then the RealBox car, as you see here, can remain at the industry to finish its loading or unloading. And then we are done with that spur for the day. The engineer can go back, pick up his cars, and then head off to his next task. As usual, be sure to subscribe.